Hello, I'm Miriam, co-founder and COO of Keto Chow.
I'm Chris, also co-founder, president, and the technical guy behind Keto Chow. If you're brand new to Keto Chow, it's a nutritionally complete meal designed to make doing keto really easy. We also have some electrolyte supplements that are amazing for everyday use and for keeping the dreaded keto flu away. Yeah.
Be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit the little bell icon for daily updates on all our Keto Chow happenings. These live streams help us be accountable and stay on track. Thank you for joining us on our journey.
That's right. So, what's the flavor of the week, Miriam?
It's a Go Pack Greatest
Pack.
Hits.
Ready for the video? Here we go.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yay.
So Allie is on. So is Dennis.
Hey.
Dennis was first, by the way.
Oh, awesome.
So Debbie is on.
Hi,
Lynette is on.
Debbie.
I create my life, so it's Happy Friday.
Nice.
Did I say Lynette's on? Lynette's on.
I think so.
You got to hang out with Lynette last night.
Oh,
MJ is here
that's
also.
quirky.
Dan says, good morning, Chow family. Les is on. Debbie says, these are Chris and Miriam. They are my smile of the day.
Oh, you're so sweet.
Karen says, good morning. Love the outfit, Miriam. You always have fun earrings.
Oh, yes. I'm all about 4th of July until, probably the end of July.
Yes, but what day is it today?
Oh, guess what today is? Candy cane day. Just kidding. This is a pen. It's halfway to Christmas today.
If you haven't got a penny, then a hey penny will do. Hey means half. So it's Hey Christmas.
I've never heard of that before.
You've never heard of that?
Nope.
Yeah.
But I've heard of half Christmas.
The song, Christmas is coming, the goose is getting fat.
Uh-huh.
A hey penny is a half penny.
Okay.
So I'm calling it Hey Christmas.
Hey, Christmas. Hey, Christmas. If I would have remembered last night, I would have worn
know.
Christmas clothes because it's fun to celebrate
I wore my
and get
Christmas
your shopping
hat.
figured out.
That doesn't exist.
Get your birthday.
Oh boy. Rihanna says, good morning, working but here. Matreya says, hi everyone. Debbie says, hey, no alert this morning. I missed it. It should have gone out.
Oh,
I told
sorry.
you 30 minutes ago that we were going live. Easy says, good morning from New Jersey.
Good morning.
Heather is on. You were just emailing her.
I was texting her.
Oh, texting her.
I was emailing myself.
That's right. Okay. Lori says, good morning. Rhonda says, that's a cute commercial. Blaine
Thank you.
is on. Angela says, good morning. Carla says, happy Friday. Blaine and I said, party on.
Party
On Garth. He said, party on Wayne. That was last night. Joyce is on. Debbie says, Christmas is my most favorite thing ever.
I know,
They're
me
listening
too.
to Christmas music out
Oh, in
where
the
they
warehouse?
are making the last of the Chow Clubs. And today they are shipping out the last of the Chow Clubs, which means people are actually probably going to be
Getting them
Getting
halfway through the
them
week. Oh, halfway
maybe
through the
on
week
the
is the right
28th
amount.
or the 29th. Yeah, so it's going to be arriving just about on time. So
Yay.
if you did get signed up in time for the July Chow Club, it's going to be getting there fairly quickly.
Fairly soon.
Yeah.
Excited to see what you guys think. And then we have on the Facebook support group, we have a post that we posted last week that says, if you want to talk about the Chow Club surprise, talk about it in this post. So if you want to speculate, if you get your package and want to talk about
Are we
the
going to have
new
a new
awesomeness,
one for Just Got It?
we probably should.
Okay.
That would maybe be better because the speculating one is getting pretty full
Yeah.
of stuff. So, but it does have newest comments. So we might put up a new one that says, spoilers, please talk about spoilers here. Just until the 1st, and then we can talk about it. And the thing is, you can talk about whenever, really. It's just kind of nice to not talk about it if people haven't got their box yet.
Yeah. Let's see. I read that from Debbie. Michelle says, hey, y'all excited? My box shipped today. Can't wait. Want to make the new cake recipe I saw. I hope I get pina colada.
Oh, that'd be yummy.
And you could make that cake recipe with anything.
Yeah.
Holly,
Yeah.
our friend, made some of that for me for my birthday, but there was no more whipped cream
Oh.
or
You could have
strawberries.
just poured heavy cream over it.
There was no heavy cream here, so I poured chocolate keto chow on it.
Butter on it.
I poured chocolate keto chow on it.
That
It
was
delicious.
probably yummy.
It was
Did
delicious.
you eat the whole thing? Is it gone?
No, there's a ton left.
Oh,
I only
I'll have
had a
some.
little bit. Let's see. Matrace, sounds like a great way to lead into Candy Cane Keto Chow. Wishful thinking.
Ooh, wouldn't that be yummy?
Kathy says, my name is Kathy.
Oh, hi, Kathy.
Because I create my life as kind of like, Holly Frey says, Happy Hey Christmas from the Keto Chow warehouse. And what's really funny is we have if you saw the witch ad, we have the cauldron from that. And there's a Christmas tree in it, and it's sitting up above one of the
I
doors.
think I have a picture of it.
And they turned on the light today.
Oh,
The Christmas.
the Christmas lights.
Yep, Blaine says, a very, very hey Christmas.
Very happy Christmas.
MJ says, great, it says Keto Chow, it's calling me. Andrew says, hi y'all, it's raining here. So I walked through the rain. My daughter wimped out. By the way, Andrea, she contacted the manufacturer, Winter,
Oh, Winter.
and they're sending her a replacement.
Yay.
And I said, it's from a manufacturer's perspective.
Yeah.
If you can contact them directly, it's so much more awesomer because it saves them a lot of money, and usually they're able to take better care of you than going through Amazon. So,
Yeah, because Amazon just wants to make you happy and be done, and so they'll just refund you.
Yeah.
They'll just give you a new one. They don't want to do any troubleshooting.
usually they would just refund you, and you're like, "But I got it on sale," and they're like, "Sorry."
Yeah.
Easy says, "Dreaming of a Keto Chow Christmas." This is Phil and Boji say hi. Lisa's on. Red Wine says, good morning. We are on home time now. Got home to all my keto orders.
Yay.
Nice. So Karen says this is...
I can't find it.
Kathy,
looking.
not Karen. Kathy says this is my first time. I was wondering how to do OMAD with this.
Okay.
So how would you do OMAD using Keto Chow?
There's a couple of different ways. You can make it like the regular amount, like one serving, and have that with a steak. Like have a big meal and then have Keto Chow be part of it. You could do mix two together and then have less water and have it be really thick, and then have maybe a little bit more food. You could have 3 an hour apart from each other if you wanted to. It just depends on what you can handle, what you want to do.
Yep.
But I find that if I do OMAD and I want to include Keto Chow, it's better for me to just have it all at one time, to have part of Keto Chow with a meal. And I actually like to do like high key cookies or something and eat it like cereal, or have some cereal school and dip it in there, and or maybe have Keto Chow's ice cream and then have something else on the side. But then I will get really full too. So
Yep. All right. Sean is on. Jerry says, good morning. Healthy eating tip number 36. I buy fresh vegetable every day. I feed them to my pig and he converts them into bacon.
Nice.
There you go. You don't even need fresh vegetables. Lisa says, good morning. Kathy's on as well.
Hey, Lisa.
Christine has got the shipping notice for my first Chow Club this morning.
Yes.
So excited. Jerry says, black licorice Keto Chow for Joe.
Blaine's here.
Lisa says, have already started Christmas shopping?
Yeah.
Are you an early shopper or a Christmas Eve dasher?
I usually am an early shopper.
Well, we have 5 children that were born in December, plus her dad and my dad were also born in December. So traditionally, we have had to start buying Christmas and birthday presents very early in the year.
Yeah.
So Debbie says, I just got an email that my Keto Chow box just shipped. Talk about it being Christmas.
Yay.
Now, that means that the label was printed. It should still go out today. Trace says, my club package didn't send out. Boo. I'm far in Ohio, is struggling with timeliness. Fortunately, I have a lot of Keto Chow in hand now, whether to do pie or cake for my birthday. When's your birthday?
I think you should do both.
Sean says, I was on a Facebook Live and was really confused by the look change. Maitreya says, ooh, that s'mores chocolate pie. That would be good.
Oh my gosh, it would be good. That would be good.
Blaine says that he knows what's in the July Chow Club box. I told him. It's Keto Chow. Didn't tell him which flavors, but
it is Keto Chow.
Yeah, Michelle
that's
says,
one thing that's always going to be in the Chow Club.
Yep. Michelle says, I bet it would be great with pistachio or toffee, like the 2KK muffins recipe.
That sounds yummy.
And Grace says, pro tip, Christmas is exactly 6 months from today. Wahaha.
Yes, you're right. I
That's
get a
what we're
little
talking
candy
about.
cane.
Floyd is on. I want everyone to have a fantastic Friday.
Yeah, you too.
Blaine says that should be a very, very merry hey Christmas. Yeah.
Yeah.
Blaine says the pound cake recipe makes great strawberry shortcake.
Yeah.
If you don't know what we're talking about.
I think it'd be good to put some caramel sauce on top.
So here's the pina colada pound cake. It's the most recent recipe. And yeah, so it's a cup of almond flour, a cup of coconut flour, one serving of pina colada keto chow, baking powder, unsalted butter, erythritol, coconut milk, 5 large eggs, and a quarter cup of unsweetened shredded coconut. And I think that's for the top there.
I'm not sure. Usually,
We didn't put it on there.
Yeah.
But
we
it
put
was
strawberries
really
on
good with heavy
top
cream.
with
I
heavy
went with
cream.
whipped
Whipped
cream.
cream. Yes. Heavy
Brennan
cream made
says,
into whipped
on a
cream.
scale of 1 to 10, what's the gasping surprise range for July? Something like a 7 or an 8.
I would say you'd be surprised.
You're not going to expect it.
Yeah, you're not going to expect
TC
it.
says, good morning all. I've been seeing the witch ad on YouTube for a suggestion the past month. Well, you should watch it.
It's
and
funny.
Then send it to friends.
Yeah, send it to all your friends.
Andrew says, Chris, I agree. The corporation customer service was awesome. Yes, for winter.
Oh, good. I'm
Speaking
glad.
of which, we still have that down there. We
need to do another giveaway.
Yeah, that's right.
We need to do another.
Let's see. Brian says, great morning, y'all. Ear hustling while working the phones. Hope everyone has a fantastic Friday. Shauna says, sorry if I missed anybody. Lovely allergies affecting my eyes. We are going to have a great Friday because we have a whole bunch of meetings that we have to do.
Yeah.
And then Wendy and Harry are coming for a visit.
Wendy and Harry are coming today. I'm so excited to meet them in person.
Let's see. Debbie says, I have a question. Today starts my 3x the day keto chow. Do you also eat some bacon or anything else throughout the day, or should I use the only 3 keto chow shakes to hit my macros?
That's a great question. So we discovered after how many years of doing this that
discovery, but I already knew it, but that's okay.
No, I'm going to say something you're not expecting.
Okay.
How's that? That if you had 3 keto chows, that's not enough protein for our macros. Because when we started keto, the protein recommendations were a little bit different than they are now. And I feel so much better if I eat more protein. And so what we did for this 90-day challenge, for the most part, is when we have 3 keto chows, we'll have protein, like with our dinner.
A lean
keto
protein.
chow. A lean protein or yeah, I didn't stress that much about having a lean one because if I wrote in Chronometer, then I still did pretty good. And I'm sorry, my nose itches. But anyway, having that extra protein really helps.
Yep.
So. Are
you finally going to open up your Equip protein?
No.
Because you're doing protein sparing modified fast?
Maybe next week. Maybe.
Yeah, see? Yeah. Voices says, anyone heard anything about coconut oil and cholesterol IBs? I don't know what you mean by IBs. So, let's see. Bliss says, morning chow house. My parents used to give me a half birthday to make up for the fact that my real birthday was so close to Christmas. But they still gave me gifts on both. Spoiled. We did a half birthday a couple of years ago with a big inflatable
slide in the backyard, a bunch of neighbors, all kinds of water toys.
I still have a deposit on one.
Do
it
it
got canceled because of storms.
Oh, that's right. Are they still in business? Let's contact them.
Find out.
Do it this weekend. It's so hot here.
Debbie says, early Christmas present, apple pie big bags. Trey says, I have treats 2 weekends in a row. My kid has their birthday this weekend. Mine is next. Oh, okay. They asked for a replica of Mom's favorite cake from Animal Crossing. Got it baking right
now.
Cool.
On
her birthday is July 4th.
Oh, that's right. Wow. Duh. We knew that because she said everybody has a celebration with her.
Velvet says, okay, big bags of key lime, pina colada.
Okay.
At the same time, in the same bag? What the heck?
I haven't mixed those together yet. Have you guys mixed them together?
Try that. Susan says, good morning. Debbie says, I just got the live notice now.
Yes.
Thanks, YouTube.
I have had that happen too before when we've already started, then I get the message.
Yep. Lori reminds everybody it's the last day to enter a giveaway for pina colada.
Oh, yes. Thank you, Lori.
The Keto Chow Facebook page and the Keto Chow Instagram page.
Yes.
Jerry says, candy cane Keto Chow for Christmas. Not the way things are going right now.
Yeah.
Allie says, my Keto Chow is arriving today. I'm excited. Happy Friday to you both.
Happy Friday to you too.
Susan says, good morning. TC's Life said, my friend was born on Christmas Day, so she celebrates her birthday on June 25th.
Oh, that's awesome.
Nice.
My dad said he did when he was a kid. He did June 18th.
Yep. Michelle says, in that recipe, can you sub swerve or allulose for the erythritol? Absolutely.
Yeah, you totally could.
Yep. We use allulose.
Yeah, we use allulose a lot.
Really better. Sean says, I get a twitch when I hear Christmas countdown before summer is over. Speaking of which, the Charlie Brown theme song is not
Dun, 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 dun,
a
dun,
Christmas
dun,
song.
dun, dun, dun,
It's the
dun.
theme song for a series of shows that happens to have a Christmas special.
Sorry, Charlie. People think it's a Christmas song.
Just because Blue's Clues has a Christmas special doesn't mean the
Yeah,
male
it does.
song is a Christmas song.
It is. Can I tell you? Chris
What?
gets ornery about that.
That particular song, I get ornery about.
Well, and there's only so many Christmas songs, so after a while in December, you're like, if I hear the peanut song again, I'm gonna kill
I
something.
can't stand. Linus and Lucy is what the name of that song is. Let's see.
gonna
Mike
teach
says
the kids
nobody
how to play that
expects
on
the
the
Spanish
piano.
Inquisition. That's true. Marie says I ordered the assorted favorites pack that could be delivered tomorrow.
Nice.
And my Chow Club just shipped. Life doesn't get any better than this.
Perfect. You should be stocked.
Matreya says, "What's in the June club box?" Or you mean July? 3D print blender bottle Christmas ornament.
Yeah.
That would be pretty.
Oh.
Adrienne says, "Does Keto Chow have GABA or DHEA?" So it's for the most part completely devoid of any fatty acids at all.
Mm-hmm.
The stuff, fatty acids just tend to oxidize and they're weird in a powdered form. So you are able to add whatever stuff you want. So
Yep.
is
Does that
what
answer your
DHEA?
question?
I'm trying to-
Let's
or
Google
that's
it.
DHA and EPA.
DHEA.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Anyway, Marie says, "Yeah, Wendy and Harry are my favorite people, and my favorite is their Chihuahua Sally."
That's a big word.
Oh, it's a hormone they run. No, we don't have any of that in there.
Dehydropynodosterone.
There's none of that in there. Let's see. Gina says, "Good morning, everyone." Oh, is that related to soy? Because we don't use soy at all. Let's see. Blue Dove says, "Drinking my caramel macchiato out of my brand new Prime Day Contigo."
Ooh, nice.
Jessica says, "Good morning."
Good morning, Jessica.
Let's see. Jerry says, "Had a fun Keto Chow party last night. Made 2 chocolate peanut butter, 2 chocolate, 2 caramel macchiato, and 2 pina
Nice.
colada shakes. I'm set for a couple days."
I have not made Keto Chow this week because I was sick.
Patsy says, "Good morning from Blackfoot, Idaho." Ricky asked a question.
Hey, thanks for asking that. We haven't yet made an announcement about the availability of that flavor in that size. As soon as we are ready to make an announcement, you'll probably hear about it first on our live stream and then on the Facebook support group, and followed by our website and our email list. So stay tuned.
Hey, I'm actually wearing that shirt today. Anyway, Ricky asked, "Is s'mores going to be available?" in the future?
Yeah, so he.
And I
he
haven't
decided
played
to
that for a
tell-
while.
Yeah. Okay.
Anyway, Sean says, "I have mixed all the fruits, LOL, pina colada, key lime, and orange. Last night it was so good."
Nice.
Matreya says her Pride cycling jersey has arrived. I can heartily wait to have a break to try it on.
You got to
It's
post
like
a picture.
dress up.
Yeah.
Jean
dress
says,
up.
"I'm back." There goes.
Hi,
Blue Dove
Jean.
licorice can't be fear factor for Joe. Debbie says, "So now is now a bad time to mention I've already been watching Christmas movies for 2 weeks now."
Hey, you
Go
know
right
what?
ahead.
It's all good. I like
Again,
the Hallmark movies.
I don't have a problem with Christmas songs like all the time.
No, he
It's
used
just
to listen to.
that song.
He used to listen to Christmas music when we were dating. You were listening to Christmas music.
Sure.
It's true.
Okay.
One of the
Um,
songs on your playlist is "All I Want for Christmas Is You."
That's true. But Trey says people also think "Happy Christmas" is a Christmas song. It's a war protest song.
Right?
Shauna says Charlie Brown's song is "To Fight Me." If you include Die Hard, I include that.
There you go.
But the thing is, there's nothing Christmassy in that
It's the
song.
Christmas special.
They also play that song on the Great Pumpkin Charlie Brown.
Yeah,
So does that
because
make it a
the
Thanksgiving
Great
song?
Pumpkin Charlie Brown is actually a better movie than the Christmas one. The Great Pumpkin Charlie Brown is like the best.
And all the other Charlie Brown specials. So is it a Easter song? I don't know.
The Christmas movie I like best is the Sesame Street Christmas where Big Bird was ice skating.
Okay. Blaine says you're a good man. Okay. MJ says just the facts. Chris's motto. Let's see. Blaine says, "Are there chicken arms? 3D printed chicken arms in the July box? That would be awesome."
Oh,
That'd be super
yes. Yes.
Carla says, "Can you link the straws for blender bottles?"
Oh,
It was
I
just
just
on
got it.
Blender Bottle
It was
site.
actually on an ad that I got, but you can just Google blender bottle and then they'll be on there. But I am super happy with it.
You bought it direct.
I'm washing it for the first time today. I just had water in my blender bottle to play with it, but
TC's
I haven't
Live
used it for
says,
Keto
"I
Chow.
love the background you use for the PSA." I actually have a different version of that PSA that has drone flying in the background. It's all
Trying to
going
make you
on.
crazy?
Yeah. Linda is on. Jessica says, "I second s'mores. I've been rationing mine."
Oh, that's a good idea.
Easy says, "Last night I made a Keto Chow ice cream in the Cuisinart ice cream maker. Chocolate mint was great. My wife was happily surprised at the flavor and how much it made. Now I have to
Nice.
share with her and the 7 kids."
I know. Gosh, it's not fair.
Shauna is wrong and says it has the Christmas spirit. Shauna
Shauna is right.
Made your chaffles with mocha Keto Chow. No, because I don't like coffee flavor, which is funny because I like the caramel macchiato. So, period. I personally do not like mocha Keto Chow at all. Period. End of story. Anyway, with banana flavoring and not the chow, I have to say my Keto Chow banana. I made it yesterday and it's delicious. Spread with cream
Nice.
cheese.
Ooh, cream cheese.
Holly says, "I like to listen to Christmas music while I clean all year long. Makes my kids clean faster so it gets turned off."
That's great.
All right, kids, we're going to clean until we're going to listen to Christmas music until it's clean. That's so funny. Brian says, "I keep waiting for someone to make a Carmen Miranda hat. Keto Chow shake with lemon meringue, orange cream, banana, key lime, peaches, and cream, pina colada, and strawberry."
That's a lot. I don't know how you could taste all the flavors.
You would have to just take all
You're
of
like,
them, mix them
here,
together,
let me
and
just
mix
dump
it.
all the ends of my bags in there.
MJ says, "I wrote a song. Some more s'mores, yeah, yeah. All I want for half Christmas is s'mores."
All I want for Christmas.
Lily Bug says, "Thanksgiving Keto Chow. Charlie Brown special is the best."
Oh, I do like the Thanksgiving one. Isn't that the Halloween? No, that's not the Halloween one.
Yeah. Chris Jones says, "Hello there, Chris and Miriam." Jerry says, "No soy. Yo soy contento con Keto Chow." There you go.
¿Cómo?
Let's see. Jerry says, "Actually should be estoy contento con Keto Chow," but it was funny you're saying yo soy. Well, when you say yo soy, that means that it's a permanent feature. So that means that you forever cannot not be happy with Keto Chow. I would always
too
tell
many
people,
knots
Yeah.
in one
well,
sentence.
you can use double negatives in Spanish all you want. I would always tell people, "Yo soy enfermo," and they would say, "You mean estoy?" I said, "I know exactly what I'm saying. I am the embodiment of illness." Not I'm sick. Let's see. Blue says, "There is a Charlie Brown Christmas song. Christmas time is here."
That would
that's
be a
true.
Christmas song.
That would be a Christmas song. I actually don't have a problem with that song other than it's annoying. But it's not the Linus and Lucy song.
It's just easy to play on the piano.
Yes, it is. John says blender bottle straws are great. And they always play it at every
Event.
Elementary school.
It's a
Christmas thing.
fun little playful song.
Jerry is correct and says Die Hard is the best Christmas movie. I think I've only ever seen it once, though, and it was on TV. Bluto says keep licorice devious. Oh, kelp licorice devious. Oh, there you go.
Ooh.
Blaine says more pina colada, please. Let's see. Debbie is on. Welcome, Debbie. Dana is on as well. John says, ironically, mocha isn't my favorite. That is strange. Bluto says psychological warfare, chores to Christmas music.
It sounds like they're going to not like Christmas after that.
Yeah, that's true. Andrew says they put a cup of coffee and 2 shots of espresso in the mocha and a teaspoon of cocoa. It was fabulous.
Nice.
Laura says, going to try my first Keto Chow blender ice cream today. I still haven't ever made that. Debbie says, I whipped up 5 Keto Chows last night. I used the same thing in all of them. 1 tablespoon of butter, 1 tablespoon of coconut oil, 2 tablespoons of cream cheese, and a tablespoon of heavy whipping cream. Insanely good combination. Wow.
Nice.
That's quite the combination. Jerry says, I'm going to be the embodiment with Keto Chow. That's my permanent goals. I love it. It's delicious. And the voice of the Night of the Witch commercial. It's delicious.
It's delicious.
And he says pina colada is great with coconut oil and gelatin. TC's Life is talking to Chris Jones. They're just having a conversation.
Okay, cool.
Diane says good morning, and Andrew says that Holly Larrabee is genius.
She is.
So,
she's
aside from, okay, we've got the It's the 36% off the greatest hits combo that goes
Yep.
through sometime very early Monday morning.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
And then we've got the giveaway going on. And just a reminder, we'll never ask you to put your credit card information into a weird website.
yes.
So
when
we've
we
had
do
spammers happen
giveaways,
a couple of times.
yep, we have people copy a lot of stuff on our account and then say, "Hey, you've won. Go here and enter your credit card information and to claim your prize." That we won't ever do that.
And we won't ever friend you from a business page.
Yes.
So if we ever friend you, it's really not us.
Yeah,
So
and
watch for that.
It's really nice though. We have a lot of people that if they get a follow request from Keto Chow, they'll be like, and they'll message us immediately.
Yeah.
So.
So if you ever get that, let us know, so we can try to take them down.
Shauna says, I prefer the random Keto Chow flavors, including caramel macchiato in my coffee. Bonus found 3/4 a bag of chocolate toffee this morning. Blaine says, I don't think mocha has enough coffee flavor. It's way too much for me. Well, this is my favorite Christmas song is now and ever will be Carol of the Bells.
I love Carol of the
Ding,
Bells.
Fraser, done.
Your mom
ding,
hates
Fraser,
that
done.
song.
Ding, Fraser, done. Ding, Fraser, done.
I think I
Would you
like
an apple
that
pie with
because I
that?
played it
Would you like an apple pie? Probably.
in Bells.
Yeah.
I played it at school when I was growing up.
Blaine said, Shauna says, Blaine, maybe that's it. Diane says, I add chocolate collagen to the mocha. It's tasty. Chris Jones says, I bought additional chocolate peanut butter brought to work today to share with a coworker.
Oh, you're so nice. Thanks, Chris.
Done phonics worked for me. All right, well, we're going to take off. Got
Yeah.
a preponderance. That's your word of the day, Chris Jones. A preponderance of meetings today. So, all right, you all have a good day.
Happy half Christmas.
Happy Hey Christmas, and we'll see you tomorrow morning. So,
Bye.